The now 57-year-old Douglas Gordon Bradford was arrested for the 1979 murder of Lynn Knight, a murder he allegedly committed when he was 27. In 2009, Jerry Lynn Seacat was a 49-year-old nurse. Out of the blue, she received a telephone call that thrust her into an unwelcome spotlight. The call was from a cold case detective who said he was investigating the murder of a nurse that happened 3 decades earlier. The murder happened in Torrance, and this detective believed that Jerry Lynn knew their prime suspect. In fact, she did. She had been dating him for 13 years. Detectives revealed that a nurse had been brutally murdered, and Douglas Bradford, a successful entrepreneurial engineer, was a suspect.
21 years later, in 2000, 2 noteworthy cold case detectives, J. Warner Wallace and Rick Glass, reopened the investigation into Lynn's horrific death. In the police file were 2 recorded statements from Douglas Bradford, Lynn's boyfriend, in the months leading up to her murder.
As it turned out, Bradford showed up to Lynn's place unannounced. And now this is almost 3 months prior to Lynn's murder. Another boyfriend was visiting Lynn at the time. When Bradford saw him, he lost it.
According to court records, the jurors heard tape recordings of 2 of his interviews, both taken within a week of Lynn's murder. What the detectives did with Bradford is they didn't tell him that Lynn had actually been killed. They told him she was missing. So during their first interview, they were like, he's doing it.
After the detectives testified at the 2014 trial, the next witness to take the stand was Jerry Lynn Seacat, who was dating Douglas Bradford when she was approached by detectives about a murder he may have committed. So she told the jury what Bradford had told her about the neonatal nurse that he almost married and how she was the love of his life who suddenly died. On August 13th, 2014, after 3 days of deliberation, Douglas Bradford was convicted of first-degree murder.